All right, everybody out there in the Craft Chest Nation, as I Craft Chest here, and today it's another story time, exciting story, mind you, about me and the new job that I got. The new old job, I might say, because this past week I got a text out of the blue, just a random text from my old boss who I haven't talked to, personally. You hit them up and say happy birthday on their birthday or happy anniversary or this, and that, and the other. You hit them up on MySpace or their MySpace. Did I just say MySpace or Facebook? And, that's how you communicate, just with the hellos and happy birthdays. And pretty much that's it. But he texted me and said that he had talked with the regional manager about me coming back with the company. And they said, yeah, I'd hire him back. And so the long short on this is that they want me to come back to the company. And he said, I'm on vacation. He actually came by here and we talked about it. He came by, he texted me a couple of days later, came by, we talked about it. He says, I'm on vacation, let me finish up this. I'll go talk with the general manager, which he's a co-manager with at another location, which is a longer drive. It's a commute, but if they pay me what I was making before, at least close to it, it'll make it worth the drive. That's one reason why I didn't go to the first place, is because of the commute. And they say, oh, it's just right there. No, it's not just right there. That's a dangerous stretch right there. There's all the time I'm getting alerts, wreck on beep, beep, beep road, whatever. It's like every day. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So he texted me this morning with a completely different story. I was like, oh. And he said, you could call him and talk to him, but as far as pay and position, that's out of my hands at this point. I'm like, oh, here we go. So anyway, I called the general manager, and I'm not saying any names, by the way, on purpose, because I don't, it's just not necessary. So I talked to the GM, and he was a little bit apprehensive at first. I really didn't get why, because, I've talked with the guy for the past 6 years, you know what I mean? And because we talk to each other on a regular basis from that store to that store, because that's like a sister store of where we were, less than 40 miles away from each other. And in that retrospect, it's not that far away. But once he loosened up, I could tell why he was apprehensive, is because he goes, well, since you talked with the store manager last week, up until today, I got a phone call over the weekend from the regional manager who says they're closing a store in another state, and that general manager that used to be at this store as a store manager may be coming back here as another co-manager. And if that's the case, then that's going to put 3 general managers in one store. And that's going to be 3 general managers' pay, because they're not cutting their pay. They're going to let them come over, making general manager pay at a store manager position. That's got to be, that's living the dream right there, ain't it? Woo. And you getting all your benefits. I want that to happen. You know what I'm saying? That'd be awesome. Actually, I bet you my old store manager's living the dream right now over at that place. He's probably just going through the motions. Anyway, so here's the deal. This is where we're at. He says, if that happens, I'm going to have to slot you at a different position. All right. It'll be full-time, or if you can, part-time, if you want it full-time, whatever you want in those positions that I have as like a lead, I could put you in. But if she doesn't come over here, then you can have your old position, your title, your pay, at least what you were making before you ever left. It'd be like you're just been on a 10-month vacation, basically. And it'll be, you come back and go back to work, and here we go. Everybody's happy. We have to wait until the regional manager goes to a company meeting next week to find out what they're going to do with these people, and that's where we're at right now. He said, I could hire you back this week, but then I don't want to come back and have the regional manager tell me, well, you could have hired him in as a manager. And that's where he doesn't want to go wrong. He don't want to bring me in at, let's just hypothetically say $11 an hour when it could have been paying me $20 an hour, and it just causes a bunch of confusion. And I get it, all right? So that's where we're at. We got a job, but I just got to wait 2 weeks before I start the job. Then another 2 weeks or 3 weeks, depending on pay cycles, because with that company, you only get paid every 2 weeks. So we're either looking at 4 weeks or 5 weeks before I have any income coming in. And that's where we're at. My bills are caught up for this month. Going into next month, they're not going to be. And that's why another reason why I'm making this video is because, like I did in the last video, which I know y'all probably just like, get a job, dude. Stop messing around. I'm sorry for your luck, but no, that's not at all what I was saying. In the last one, it's just that this is a crucial time to where I knew that something was going to come up. You know, I just knew it. I believed. I was like, I did the vessel vision. You got to believe. You got to have heart. And you got to believe it's going to happen. And I believed it. And just out of the blue, here we go. I'm going back to my old company. But the position, I got to wait for to see where they're going to put me with this company. So there you go. And now I'm reaching out to you guys out there in the community that have been there through thick and thin, thin and flush. Maybe you're brand new to the Craft Chest channel here on YouTube or even over on Twitch, which we have had people here recently. Sit Kid with the $25, Neo with the $5, Gun Toad right before that with the $60 donation. All you guys out there, and I don't want to forget anybody with the bits and the subs and the resubs that had got me a payout from Twitch here recently, which helped pay this past month's bills. I really appreciate it. And going forward from today, I would really appreciate even more of that support going into this new job venture, because the next 5 weeks is going to be really a crucial time for fuel costs, for food costs, for utilities, for rent. And I'm asking you, if you have $1, you know, donate $1, donate $5, donate $100, you know, donate $1 million. I wish, huh? To help me out. But all jokes aside, I've lowered the Streamlabs down to $1. But if you'd like to send me a donation directly for as little as $1 without those fees and everything, you can go to paypal.me/craftchest and donate whatever you want to donate. All right. Or on my Twitch page, that's where you'll see the link. You'll see a Streamlabs link for the donations there, which goes through there with the fees. There is a GoFundMe, which I think is still active if you want to directly, and that goes straight to a bank account. The PayPal is linked to a PayPal bank account on my end, which costs like, I think, 60 cents a transaction or something. So I'll just, you know, lump it all together whenever I actually need it for a bill coming up, which is very soon here, which the electric bill for this month is actually due in 3 days. So we're going to figure that out. So paypal.me/craftchest, or hit me up on the Twitch, which I'll put down here in the description if you'd rather use either GoFundMe or the straight through Streamlabs. Your choice. So I've made it as easy as possible for anybody out there to donate as little as $1. And, you know, every dollar counts. All right. And I believe that each and every one of you out there within the sound of my voice will help me get through this. You know, you're going to help Craft Chest stay with the belief that our community is strong. All right. We are one of the smaller ones, but at the same time, we are one of the communities that have the biggest hearts out there. No matter what it's been, thick and thin, thin and flush, I've been there for you. You've been there for me. And that's what makes us great. So I really would appreciate it if everybody out there could, and if you would, you know, help me continue to be able to survive like I have been. And it's not a joke. It's not a gimmick. It's not anything, you know, that I'm trying to make up. I'm at that point right now where, hey, we got the job, but now it's a sit and wait game, you know. And I'm also going to be running a fundraiser, which I'll put in my title somehow or another on the stream. We'll take moments whenever we get populated in there to let everybody know. Might actually play this video or make a shorter version of this video and actually play it during the breaks that we take there. So this week and next week we'll really be pushing it on the stream for a fundraiser, for donations, for me begging for help. That's pretty much what it is. It's a craft of the mind, everybody. Go out there and have some fun. I got to pay the rent because the rent is too damn high. Actually, it's not bad at all. $300 a month for where I live. I hope yours is that good.